drop any one of those score streaks, but I'm going to stay on board with him right now, Dirk, because once he does drop those score streaks, it is going to change the whole element of this game. And right now I am going to switch over to Romano as we do see some action going down. JP and Romano will both go down as Carnage and Ren will both pick up kills. It does look like that Excel and Dizzy's still up. Dizzy right now just kind of in the gas station. He's rotating around, making sure that nobody is trying to sneak up on him. It does look like he's in a 1v4 situation, so now the shoe is on the other foot as Element now has to deal with a 1v4. We've seen it a couple times from Vivid. Vivid couldn't pull it out, but you know what? Maybe Dizzy can come huge and really pick up 4 players to put him up 4-2.
Yeah, definitely. He started off the game actually 0-2 because he's currently on a 6-kill streak. So he's got 6 kills in a row. You know he has some momentum on him right now. But 1v4, you automatically know, you gets into your head, you think, oh, there's no way I can do this. But it's definitely going to be sweet to see if anything can happen. But no, Dizzy does go down, ending his kill streak. That was kind of an impossible situation. I don't think Vivid knew Bomb was down, but they definitely were set up just in case he was to poke out anywhere. They had one on the back alley, one bottom brown. They had one focusing on the tractor too. So that was a great setup right there by Vivid as it is tied 3-3. And I can honestly see this one going 5-5.
Oh, I could too, and that's what we want to see on Search and Destroy, guys. That's what we want to see in any maps. We want to see it go to that final round. You know, it's exciting when you get to see that close of a round that goes 5-5, and then the winner takes all on that 6th. So I'm excited to see kind of what Dizzy's going to do here. But, guys, I didn't switch over. I am going to jump on board with Carnage. It does look like right now he is on bottom brown steps. He's going to rotate around to see if there's anybody next to that B-bomb. But he's got a Rude Awakening right now, Dirk, because we do see that 3 players are currently watching over that B-bomb. And it does look like that we do have Dizzy. Excel is over on the A-bomb. JP and Romano all just kind of clumped up there by B. If you were going to use a score streak, that would be the perfect time to do it. You could absolutely eliminate 3 players. But we are seeing that Carnage is rotating, still getting ever so close to that B-bomb. You know, I'm not even sure if he's even gotten any players called out. I don't know if they've even got line of sight on each other.
Yeah, as you see, XL picking up that big DSR kill right there, rocking the dual band, just sitting back on the Hayville's common sniping spot. But as you see, Connor's actually rotating around to A right now with his teammates. But he does spot one on there. That is XL. He gets that kill. He's about to overlap his score streaks, actually. I think he's going to get another RCXD if he picks up one more kill or gets a bomb plant. So maybe smart to maybe use that pick off one as there are shots going down. But he's going to go ahead and get that plant on A. 1v3 situation right now in favor of Element, and Carnage does get the bomb down, so you know it's good for him, but he does pick up 1 kill on Jaffe. Dizzy and Romano are left against Carnage, but Carnage does go down by Dizzy. Dizzy coming up clutch again, as he's going to get this defuse, and Element will go 4-3 into the Search and Destroy on standoff.
Great plays coming from Dizzy. I thought that Vivid really had a drop on him, and Dizzy just did a great scout jump, really turned on him, and got that kill. So there you guys are seeing it in that final kill cam. He did rock that M8A1. He will come right around the corner. I really thought that Vivid had this kill, Dirk, as he did have the drop on him, but Dizzy coming up with some great gun skill. He will pick up the kill and the bomb defuse, so he's ever so close to getting that first score streak or rotating around. Oh, it does look like that he does have 2 score streaks as of right now. We're really working on that RXD again, or rotating and doubling up on a score streak. We are seeing that he is rotating to the back of the box area right next to the market. So it looks like that we do have JP over here as well. They're just going to pick up some easy kills on this A-bomb site or in that little area right next to the tractor. And I'm going to jump on board with the bomb carrier. It is Romano, and it looks like that he's pushed out into the middle of the street. So kind of a questionable call here, Dirk. You really don't want your bomb carrier to be right out there in the open. It does look like he did pick up 1 player, but cannot get the kill. Shots fired, but Havoc will go down. So it does look like the Havoc has been taken out.
Lightning strike coordinates.
And there comes the score streaks, guys, as it will pick up Carnage. So 1 kill for Dizzy as he did bring out his score streaks. I'm going to jump right back on board with Romano. It does look like the bomb is going to go down now, Dirk. And, you know, very heads-up play here, as we are seeing that all 3 players are just kind of giving Romano that support so they can put that bomb. So smart plays from both teams, but Element really just rallying behind their team.
Yeah, definitely. It's a 4v2 right now in favor of Element. Ren is actually just out in the open kind of by that tank, but Carbon is actually on the flank through the store. There's going to be a player in the corner, and he does actually pick him up, so it is now a 2v3. Oh, 1v3 now. Carbon left. He's just going to run out to the open. He will be taken out. Element takes this round of Search and Destroy by 3, and that was great play by them. They ended up getting that bomb down and everything, picking up the kills. They were set up perfectly. It was not looking good for them in that 2v4 situation regardless, but great plays by Element.
And we're seeing a different team right now from Element. We did see him come out, and it was so evenly matched, and they were trading round for round, and it was tied 2-2. Then we did see that both teams did go up 3-3. Now we are seeing that Element has taken that large lead, that 5-3. They could close this out right now, so I'm going to stay on board. See kind of what the rotation is going to look like. It does look like that Dizzy is going to get in a position to drop that Hellstorm missile. So Vivid's really got to be aware that he does have that score streak, and heads-up play right there from Havoc. He can't use a score streak if he's dead, so great heads-up play from Havoc. He will rotate around and just kind of set right next to top Grandma's just to keep an eye on this main street. So smart plays from him, as we do see that Carnage is still carrying that bomb Dirk. It does look like the bomb is going to go down on B, though.
Yeah, but there are actually 2 Element players who are right there. Romano was actually the one picking up that kill. 2v3 situation right now in favor of Vivid. Shots fired from behind. Jaffe's actually going to chase him up to the top round, and he will actually pick up that kill. 1v2 now. Carbon is the bomb carrier. He's going to start rotating over to A right now, while his teammate Havoc is still on top of Gray. He's maybe watching that cutoff just in case he runs across the street. But it looks like they will get this bomb down, and right now it's not looking so good for Element in this 2v1.
And JP is kind of rotating over. He's trying to pick up a flank, but kind of a questionable call there on both Vivid. You would have thought that Vivid really would have stayed close to that bomb carrier and gave him support. We did see that bomb go down, but you know what? 50% of the time, the bomb carrier will get picked up without the support from his team, and it looks like the Carbon will clean this up. JP will go down at the hands of Carnage. So there it is, 5-4, guys, and we really need Vivid to come back in this and tie this back up to 5-5 so that we can see that Search and Destroy. And, you know, that's what I'm hoping to see. Vivid really coming back on that. They really got themselves back into it. They knew that they were one round away from being, you know, from closing out the Search and Destroy. As I'm going to jump on board with Element, they are going to be carrying the bomb. And we do see that Dizzy still has that Hailstorm missile. So I'm almost wondering if he's going to rotate in a position right now to just let that off.
Yeah, he actually didn't shoot his teammate there, but he ended up picking up a kill on Carnage. So straight off the bat, it's a 2v3 now. Keep in mind, Dizzy does have that Hellstorm. Hellstorm's a big game changer, especially in Search and Destroy, but it is now 2v2. He may save this. Who knows? Havoc currently on a 2-kill streak, rocking that combat knife right now, while Ren is actually all the way on top of Granny, just kind of laying back. But Element did actually make a push onto the bomb. Dizzy still has that Hellstorm missile. Jaffe with the bomb. Jaffe's going to look to get the bomb down right now, and I think they will, they're definitely going to get that bomb down. Dizzy still has that Hellstorm. He could use this if he feels like it's necessary. He just has to stay alive.
Dizzy did some great skill there as he did drop down. He did go prone. He was taking shots fired and ducked in behind that tank, but we are seeing that 2v2 right now. Havoc on a 2-kill streak. He will look like that we're trying to see a little bit of a ninja defuse here.
Oh.
Could not get it done. JP will clean up Havoc as he did try to get that bomb defused. And there it is, guys, 6-4. I kind of held my breath there a little bit. I was waiting to see if he could get that ninja. And JP really just, you know, heads up play to pick him up. And there it is, guys, 2-0 in a best of 9. Element picking up that second win. Search and Destroy, but this one was just as close as a hard point, Dirk.
Yeah, definitely. He didn't even have to use that Hellstorm, didn't even use it to call anyone out, but look at Dizzy right there, 11-14. Maybe he's not only good at anchoring, maybe he's just an all-star in everything, but he's definitely backing up the talk that he said to me. I'm not sure if any talk went on between these teams, but Dizzy is definitely going big. 1,625 score. He just went off that game, and Element just continues their dominance.
All right, guys, so it does look like that we have dropped down to a 2-0 on a best of 9. Guys, please tweet this out. We're trying to get some viewers in here. It does sound like, and John, correct me if I'm wrong, we've already given one MSP code away, or possibly not. But, guys, if we get 200 viewers in here, John will be giving away a pair of Gamer Edge glasses. And we have yet to give one away, so you'd be the first person to get it. And if you make an attempt to get people in here, then you're better chances to getting that as well. But I do want to send a big shout-out to our partners, Gamer Edge glasses. Make sure that you are using PAE Sports to get 20% off of those glasses. They really do help. If you're playing the game on Xbox or you're watching your computer screen for large amounts of time, it will help. So it does look like that we are getting ready to jump right into this capture the flag. And John, if we are ready, and it does look like that they are out of their Xbox Live. I'm sorry, guys, I absolutely forgot what my words were. But if they are in game chat, I'd like to do a little bit of a listen in and see what the momentum is kind of doing for Element.
It's a draw.
As
Stand
it
down.
looks like that my screen has paused. I'm not sure if you're seeing the same thing.
I think they ended the game early. Maybe settings or classes were wrong. But talking about slums, like you said, it's a great map for hardpoint, but this one's CTF. And CTF on this map really comes down to which side you're really on. Now, we know that you have the bad side where it's really, really, really easy to set up a spawn trap. And once you get that spawn trap in place, you can just keep on relaying them flags. So they're just going to keep on spawning at one spot. Some teams usually throw smoke to that diversion and just run away. Maybe rotate back to their flag. But as you see right now, starting off on the bad side is actually going to be Vivid, so we need to keep that in mind. They need to make big plays on this side. If they can get a few caps on this, they could be good, because then once they rotate to the good side, then they could just keep on getting the spawn kill. But the thing to keep in mind also is that Vivid can also set up a spawn trap on Element. It's just harder to do, because you can easily escape it. But I don't know, I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait till we go into the team chat with them. But right now, as you see, players from Element are just dropping as long as Vivid. There was actually 3 down for Element right there and 2 for Vivid, but they did spawn back in. Carbon off to a hot start, 2 kill streak for him as he just pushed up far into the garage already.
You know, and we are seeing that aggressive push right now from Vivid. So you know what? I do want to jump on board with Vivid. We do know that they are down 2-0 in a best of 9. So John, if we could, let's go ahead and jump on board with Vivid, do a little bit of a listen in. We do see that there are 3 players for them down now, as we do see a push from Element coming. So if we could jump on board with them and listen to a little bit of their conversation, that would be fantastic. Guys, fantastic. Listen in, and we'll be right back.
He came to me. Wow, why you challenge? He's going back to bricks, back around the bricks. He should be, yep. Cop car, 1 shot.
One shot.
One's in blue. They're all on our spawn. They're pulling it.
Hostiles have taken our flag.
He's full middle. He pulled middle. Why would you just sit in the middle?
Still, oh well, one's in blue.
Come on, man.
Marcus, why'd you sit?
We're winning this fight. We've captured the enemy flag.
He's camping the back well. He's 1 shot. Dude, that kid's a fucking warrior.
Another one garage, another one garage. Back is dead, good shit.
We have the enemy flag.
One just pushed grave. He just pushed grave.
He's in grave, wow, fuck. I thought you were watching, my bad. You got in the middle.
Their flag. Hostile flag returned.
Whoever pushed blue has a big mistake. That shit.
Wow, he's at back bricks. That white van. Middle now, he's dead.
There's like camp now, dude.
Yo, blue, great, blue hop, blue.
But he just pushed blue. 1 shot. I hit him with his
Okay, he pushed through blue. Go for pull.
Alright guys, we're coming right back in with a little bit of this action. We did listen to a little bit of the listening on Vivid, and it just sounds like that there was times, Dirk, where there wasn't very much conversation going on, and then it would get chattery a little bit, but then the conversation would go away. So it sounds like a little bit of the communication is lacking there.
Our flag
Yeah, I
carrier is
definitely
down.
heard that. They just kind of just stopped
Enemy
talking
flag
for
acquired.
quite a bit of time right
Hostiles
there.
have taken
But
our
as you see,
flag.
Vivid does currently have the flag. Like I said before, they're actually on the bad side. Element was able to capitalize on that, getting that first cap. But it looks like they both have each other's flags, so I don't remember what this exactly called. I remember when Hastro said something, but I don't know what you want to call this. But they both have each other's flags, and it's just kind of just a slaying game right now. Someone has to try to make a move to take out the other flag here if they want a chance to cap, but they're just kind of waiting it out right now. As you see, Ren is just being defended by his teammate Carnage right now, just sitting back in the spawn, as it looks like someone is actually pushing up on him, who is Excel. But it looks like he's going to start rotating back to blue, just kind of playing it patient. But as you see right now, A Vivid player, Carbon, is actually sneaking up with that M8 through the second. Is that the second hard point? No, third hard point side, but the junkyard.